In last lesson, we have learned how to use temporal interpolation. Now it's time to control it through the graph editor. So we have same animation again. It's linear animation. Let's apply easy ease on it. Now keeping keyframes selected, go to graph editor and it will show you the graph. Just select any point and it will show you handles on each point. Now by shifting this handle away from the point, it will make animation slow by moving points close to each other. And by shifting it towards the point, it will make animation fast by moving points far to each other. So in order to get a smooth animation, always keep this path very smooth. So let's shift this handle away from its point. Let's play it. You can observe the difference in its motion. Let's make it more slow at the end point by shifting this handle. Perfect. Let's shift this handle away from its point to make it slow on the starting point too. Now it will start with slow motion, become some fast in middle, and then it will be slow. And we can use this graph editor to all properties. So I'm going to create an animation with scale property. Add a keyframe here, go to middle of the animation, and make it some big. On the last keyframe, make it to 100% again. So it will be big and then it will be small. Now select all keyframes and let's apply easy ease. Keeping any keyframe selected, go to graph editor and you will find this nice curve. Let's make animation slow on start and end points. Now play it. Nice. So we can use this graph editor to all parameters which we are able to animate. Alright, let's select the position property so that it will display its graph. Now in position, we have two values for x and y axis. And here we are animating only x-axis value. So in some cases, we will only need the curve of changing value. So we can break that by clicking on this icon. And it will split these values. Now you can see y-axis graph is linear because we have animated box only on the x-axis. So we can just remove keyframes on y-axis. First you have to deselect all. Now remove keyframes from y-axis. Now if we want to manipulate it using this graph, just select the point and click here to generate handles on the point. Now we can manipulate handles as before and it will generate variations in the animation. So by using graph editor, we can achieve real-world animation. We can create elasticity and gravity-like effects. In next lesson, we will create web login animation using this graph editor.